Hey guys, Eric here from Bloat Games, coming at you today to do another review. Today we will be looking at White Box Omnibus by Barrel Rider Games. This, of course, is another book by James M. Spahn, compatible with Swords and Wizardry White Box, and of course, you can use it with like White Box Fantastic Medieval Game, Adventure Game, and or standard White Box D&D. This is kind of a collection of PDFs that James originally released through Drive-Thru RPG. It's got some great information in it, so let's dive right in and talk about it. All right, in the book itself, it starts off with some alternates or some variations to the existing classes: the fighter, cleric, and magic user. Kind of short, basically, one or two things that you could do to make those classes more interesting. But then where the book really takes off and really shines is the addition of the new classes, or the additional classes that can be used. He does a write-up for the Bard, a Druid, Monk, Paladin, Ranger, and Thief. And with each one of those, not only does he do the write-up for the standard basic class, he also gives optional house rules for each class. And then, he gives the level progression and all that for each class. And so that really, sets the stage and gives you much more options if you're playing that style of OSR game. As far as classes, to be able to run different classes and not just be stuck with the standard 3. Then the next section it goes into is magic items. For magic items, he's got about a page on each subcategory. The subcategories are armors and shields, potions, protection scrolls, rings, staffs, wands, weapons, and then some miscellaneous magic items. And when I say he's got about a page each, he gives you the name of the magic item and a brief description of how it works. Exactly enough to get you going and give you what you need as a dungeon master or a DM to be able to run and to throw these in and to flavor your game with these style of things. Then the next section he goes into is a bestiary, which is 33 pages long. Or not 33 pages long, it's several pages, but it's got 33 additional monsters or baddies that you can run into, fully statted up with a brief description of each, just like you would find in like the Swords and Wizardry White Box. But these are different creatures unique to this book, and not not something that's just kind of republished or reprinted. Up next, he gives you 3 adventures. All right, the first adventure is the Were-Rat's Well, which is for levels 1 through 3. Now, I'm not going to give any details away about this because I don't want to spoil anything for anybody who's looking to play in this. But I will tell you that the adventure is 15 pages. It reads very well, very succinct. He's got all the pertinent information that the Dungeon Master will need to run and get the characters, through this adventure. The next adventure is the Wizard's Tower, which is going to be for levels 4 through 6. This is going to, this covers it's 19 pages of the book, with all the information you need to get you going, as well as a unique wizard in the back, statted out and things like that. And then finally, the third adventure is the Dragon's Hoard. It's going to be for levels 7 through 9, and it's going to cover 16 pages. So as you can see, he kind of takes, just using this book here and using what James Spahn put together, you can kind of go from levels 1 to 9. So very, very cool stuff. Then next, he gives you a Sandbox setting. He calls it the Willow Valley Gazetteer, It's 24 pages. It's got all kinds of good stuff, all kinds of details about what, different places and different things that you can encounter, different types of creatures that populate the area. He's got some random rumor tables in there. Again, just, if you're like a beginning dungeon master and you're looking to run this type of stuff for the first time, this book would be super, super handy. Highly recommend it. All in all, it's 131 pages long. It's available through Drive-Thru RPG. Currently, the prices for the PDF are $9.99. For the softback book, which is what I have here, it's $14.99, and then for the hardback book, it's on sale for $25.97. Now, as always, those prices are subject to change. So at the time of recording, that's what the prices are, but they could go up or down based on the time that you try to place the order. All in all, this is a very good book. It's a perfect bound book. I got the softback version, perfect bound book. Very nice. It's got the same feel of like the White Star book. Same type pages. Everything is laid out really well. It's got some really cool art, like just some neat stuff. To let you know some of the credits, of course, it's written by James M. Spawn, art by Luigi Castellani. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I hope I didn't slaughter your name. Jeff Frills, Dyson Logos, William McCausland, and Bradley K. McDivitt. With cartography by Matt Jackson and Dyson Logos. And again, published by Barrel Rider Games. And compatible with Swords and Wizardry White Box, which were trademarks of Matthew Finch, and Barrel Rider Games is not affiliated with Mythmere Games or Matthew French, but it is all compatible. So definitely recommend this, especially for a newer dungeon master. I mean, just to get the classes is worth the price of admission on this guy, because it basically is going to more than double, almost triple your class options in your campaign. And then like I said, with the magic items, the bestiary, the 3 adventures, and the sandbox setting, well worth looking into. One thing that here, I'll just give you a brief example so you have an understanding of how the magic items work. We will do let's see, we'll just do the first one in the weapons section, okay? The Battle Axe of Mindlessness. The wielder of the Battle Axe +1 is overcoming by a single-minded rage when in combat. They are immune to all fear effects and charm spells while in battle. So it's kind of like going berserker, but only while you're in there. Plus you get the +1 for it being a magical item. So that's the type information that you can get. Here, I'll give you let's go with a ring. All right. Ring of Timelessness. It's a greater ring. Okay. While wearing this ring, the target is immune to aging, both natural and magical. They are also immune to any effects which drain levels, such as a vampire's bite or White's touch. So there you go. That's actually something that'd be really good, especially if you're playing in like a Red and Pleasant Land by Zach S. Oh my gosh, that'd be the thing to have. Anyways, guys, I'm going kind of long with this video, but White Box Omnibus by Barrel Rider Games. Check it out on Drive-Thru RPG, and hope you all have a great day and good gaming.